What's up, everybody? This is the Wisco Boater channel. My name is Chad. It's been a little while since I've given you an update, and really the reason there hasn't been an update is because there hasn't been much boating going on. I've had the boat out, I think, one, maybe two times since the last update, and it was just quick runs just to get the boat out. Didn't really do anything, nothing to video. So the boat's running great. Everything's all good with it, and there's stuff floating around in my garage. Everything's been great with the boat. But one reason I guess the main reason I haven't provided any sort of updated video or content recently is because there has been a paperwork issue with this boat, we'll call it. I don't know, when did I buy it, June or July? And I had heard nothing from the state, heard nothing from the bank. I did borrow a little bit of money to buy this boat. Paid for about half of it in cash and borrowed the rest. And there was a paperwork issue between Skipper Buds and the bank. They required a document that was missing. That took a very, very long time to get straightened out, which meant that none of my registration paperwork went to the state. So I didn't really want to have the boat out a lot with Illinois registration on it because the boat was owned by a family in Illinois, even though it was kept up here in Door County. Yeah, this boat was kept up in Egg Harbor, but the family that owned it was from Illinois. So it had Illinois registration, and without a registration card, without any information as to whether the state had any info on my ownership of this boat or not, I didn't want to take chances and have the boat out on the water, get stopped by the Coast Guard for some reason. Then I can't explain what's going on because I didn't know what was going on. So that's really been why there's been very, very limited content of my boating season. My boating season has been very, very limited because of that. So that finally got resolved a couple of weeks ago. The weather has not cooperated since then for me to take the boat out. I have decided that as of today, it's October 12th, I am going to put the boat away for the season. So the topic of this video, other than that update, is that I'm going to change the anodes on the outdrive. I've never done it on an Alpha 1 before, but it's very, very simple. I know there's probably tons of videos out there on how to change anodes on an Alpha 1, but I'm going to do one anyway. I've done Bravo 3s, I've done the inboards, but never done the Alpha 1. So this will be an Alpha 1 anode replacement video. So first thing I'm going to do is I'll probably take the cover off, just peel it back a little bit. I am going to take the bimini top off for the winter, store it off the boat so the cover fits a little bit better. The cover does go over the boat with the bimini top on it. I can't quite get all the side snaps in place, which is why I'm going to take the bimini top off and just store it off the boat for the winter. And then I'll get to work on the anodes. I am not going to do a winterization video. Tons of those out there. I'm not even sure I'm going to have time to do it myself before we get those freezing temperatures, so I am going to have it winterized. Marcus Cubic, the guy that did the mechanical inspection for me and the post-mechanical inspection work, is going to do the winterization for me here in another week or two, and the boat will be ready to put away. So let's get into changing out these anodes on an Alpha 1. Okay, on an Alpha 1, on an Alpha 1 Gen 2, which is what this is, there are five anodes. We've got one on each side of the trim rams here. There is one up under the cavitation plate. There is one right here on the leading edge of the top of the cavitation plate here. And then there's one down here, right there. It gets changed out as well. These are all just held in with bolts. So you can see they are worn. They're not in terrible condition. Could I get another season out of these? Absolutely. I wouldn't even hesitate to get another season out of these. I found a good deal on a set and went ahead and bought the new set of anodes, which are sitting right there. So since I have them and I have some time this weekend, I'm gonna go ahead and get this done. So I think I'll start with this one back here, which has the bolt or screw or whatever is down through this hole here. There's normally a plug on top of this. The plug is missing on this this particular out drive. It's no big deal. It's just a hole to access the bolt. There's no other place the water can go except for within that hole. And you can see the bolt head down there. So get that taken off, and this one will fall off, and then we'll just work our way forward, doing the trim rams forward of the drive, and then the final one up under there where the hydraulic lines go into their block. there are 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 new anodes. See, the one up here at the hydraulic line did have a gasket on it that I had to scrape off and replace with a new, but no big deal, easy peasy. All right, well, that is changing the anodes on an Alpha 1 Gen 2 outdrive. Super easy to do. This literally, if I wasn't filming, this literally is a 15-20 minute job. It's very, very easy. So if you have not tackled this yourself, feel free to do it. Give it a shot. Not just give it a shot. You'll get it done. It's so simple. Don't pay anybody to do this. It's so easy. So yeah, next will be winterizing. Like I said, I am paying someone to do that just because I'm not going to have the time to do it. So I'll probably, I may do a video of running the boat down to Marcus. But I will have some projects over the winter. There's not going to be a whole lot of content over the winter. There's just not a lot to do to this boat. My big project for the winter, my intention is to put an extended swim platform on this. So it's going to go back in storage until it goes down to get winterized. And then I will bring it back to the garage here when I have projects to work on. So I do have a short list of things I want to do to the boat, but the big one is a new swim platform to really get some better use out of this area back here. So yeah, hope you enjoyed that video. Like I said, if you haven't done this before, tackle it. So simple. Hope you enjoyed this episode. We'll see you next time on the Wisco Boater channel, whenever that is. Until then, happy boating, everybody.